All right, hello everyone. How are you? This is Kay, and today is the 27th of January on Saturday. So great to see you everyone, and I hope you're having a great weekend. So yeah, the other day, 2 days ago, I did the special long live stream, so I hope you enjoyed the event. And I put timestamps on the archive. So if you haven't watched that yet, you can actually access archive and click on timestamps so that you can see topics on what I talk about within that special long live stream. But yeah, so after long live stream, I had a good dinner, and then yesterday I took my day off, and today I'm doing this live stream again. So again, thank you very much for your support continuously, and I will keep sharing more knowledge about Ichimoku and also about my trading strategy and also Ichimoku strategy knowledge and some of the Japanese traders and also. So yeah, let me now officially start. Let me switch the screen. And now GTS in April 2024 is open. So if you're interested, please let me know. Usually it gets 5 seats. Every 3 months it happens, and only 5 seats. And now 2 seats are filled already. So if you're interested, please let me know by email. Then you can I can give you some next steps. Okay, so let me see who's here. Thank you very much for joining. Again, good to see you. Hello again, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Oh, ignore my question. No, I didn't ignore actually. I was seeing all the questions, but I tried to cover as many people as possible. So yeah, and sometimes I get many questions, and I may miss some of the questions. So yeah, please continue to come to my live stream and ask me questions. Then, I can reply to the questions. Okay, but thank you for joining today. And James, good to see you. Thank you for joining as usual. Eric, also good to see you. Thank you for joining as usual too. And Mamohan, good to see you. And Denish, thank you for joining. And Soledad, good to see you too. Thank you very much. And everyone, good to see you today. So today is the psychology topic, and as the title says, today's topic is how to become less emotional in trading. And I did one of the polls in my YouTube community post. So let me first bring that one up here. Okay, so hold on, let me first minimize the window on this one. Just hold on. Let me prepare. Okay, and so here is the post. Okay, hold on, let me refresh. Okay. So this is my YouTube channel, and under community column here, I posted one of the questionnaires. The question was, which course do you like to drive? Either by a big lake or by mountain with a good view, or open coast sea, or calm night city. So if you haven't voted yet, which one do you choose is my question. When you think of driving, which scene or which which place do you want to drive? By the big lake, mountain with a good view, open coast seaside, or calm night city? And this is just for fun, but this is also based on psychology questionnaire. And by replying to this, you will know your type in terms of how you are emotional. And this is actually for relationship questionnaire, but I will explain this in terms of trading topic in this YouTube channel. So basically, this quiz will tell you how much you are able to make rational decisions in trading. And in a car related to the speed, and psychologically, it also relates to excitement while trading. How much you excited is also related to the car. And also driving is related to the situation where you get excitement and joy. So therefore, which course you take reflects on how much you will be excited and attached to your own decisions in trading. So ready? So first, if you choose Big Lake, by the way, 444 votes total, and by Big Lake is 19%, Mountain with a Good View has 25%, and Open Coast Seaside is 34%, and Calm Night City is 21%. So we have different percentages, but the most is Open Coast Seaside, and the least was by a Big Lake. Okay, so let me explain first Big Lake. If you choose Big Lake to drive, then that means you tend to have a pure heart and pure personality, and looking for an ideal situation. So when you find a situation that you think it's ideal and perfect, you just go for it. And once you're in the trade, you may not be able to let it go once it goes against you. So the advice from me, if you chose this one, is not to become too attached to your analysis or to your trades, but be calm and objective to the markets. So that was my advice to those who chose the Big Lake. So this pure heart is actually a good thing in terms of the relationship, in terms of the friendship in general. And once you're attached to someone, attached to something, then you may not be able to let it go. So in trading also, it may be true. Once you make a decision, then it may be difficult for you to let it go. So yeah, you better be calm and objective. Try to be objective to the markets and your trades too. Okay, so B, if you chose the Mountain with a Good View, if you chose this one, then you are the most calm and objective person among these four categories. You may be able to let go of your analysis and trades once you know it's wrong. Loss cut can be quick and you won't be so emotional on the losses. However, because you don't care so much, you may not be good at looking back your own trades. So my advice is to journal your trades and look back for improvements. So again, if you choose Mountain with a Good View, because Mountain is really up and down and seeing changes over time. So you are the most calm and objective person. So you have less emotion when you take trades and than other categories, and also you are more objective and you can change your decisions, you can correct your own decisions. If it goes wrong, then you can correct it. So you are very flexible and very objective. But because you're objective and you have less emotion, you may not really care so much. You may not really think so much after the losses. You just pass it and let it go and take next trades. But if you keep doing that, then it may you may take a long time without any improvements or without any knowledge, wisdom from your past trades. So journal your trades and look back for improvements was my advice. Okay, so next one, C. If you chose C, open coast side, which is the most, 34%, your heart is open and you like to be open to situations. So whatever result you have, you may not care so much as the other categories. However, because you're open so much, you may be also open to use any strategies, or you can trade any markets. You're so open to markets and strategies. Then you may not know which one you really need to stick with. So my advice is to take a step further and try one strategy at a time. And then you will have deeper experience and wisdom than trying many other strategies. And also choose one market to trade. Let's say Forex. If you want to trade Forex, then focus on the Forex first. If you want to trade Euro USD, then only focus on Euro USD first before trying some other pairs or some other markets. And also try one strategy at a time. So that's really the key also. So open heart means like, open to situations and open to the other options, which is good. But if you keep doing that again, then, once you start to lose or as soon as you have some losses, then you may be able to change strategies. And you may be continuously looking for Holy Grail. So do not change strategies too much. Do not change the market's trade too much. Just focus on one at a time, but then also try to learn from these experiences and the mistakes. So that's to those who choose open coast side. Okay, and to those who chose calm nice city to drive, that you may be romantic and have ideal situations. Like the entry should be like all the way from the bottom to top or top to bottom. You may want to take these ideal entries and exits and take the most pips from the market, for example. Or other examples may be, let's say you might say, I want to have my win rate to be 90%, for example. So like this, you may have ideal trading style on your own. And you may have been looking for such a trading style, trading strategies for quite some time till now. So my advice is to not to mix your ideal trading strategy and down-to-earth trading strategy. Look for your down-to-earth trading strategy and make it work for you. So that's also, that's the advice to those who chose calm nice city to drive. So yeah, so these are the advice, comments and advices to these questionnaire. And I used to do this a lot, I think a year ago or 2 years ago. But now I'm thinking to restart this kind of questionnaire again, and I cover the psychology on Saturdays. So if you see another post, another poll or questionnaire here, then feel free to vote and come back on Saturday and enjoy some psychology topics. So today also, I also wanted to introduce one of the important concepts which is called the sunk cost fallacy. If you have read some psychology or economy books, then you may know this term, the sunk cost fallacy. So what that means is that I have an article that I just searched here. So let me first show it to you. Why are we likely to continue with an investment even if it would be rational to give up, right? So sunk cost fallacy means describes our tendency to follow through on an endeavor if we have already invested time, effort, or money into it, whether or not the current costs overweigh the benefits. So once you start invest, or once you did something or spent something, then it becomes difficult to cancel psychologically, and that's called sunk cost fallacy. So here is another example. Imagine that you bought a concert ticket a few weeks ago for $50. On the day of the concert, you feel sick and it's raining outside. You know that traffic will be worse because of the rain, and that you risk getting sticker by going to the concert. Although it seems that the current drawbacks outweigh the benefits, why are you still likely to choose to go to the concert? Right? So this applies in trading as well. Let's say if you have analyzed a chart for 1 hour and finally you got the signal, then you may likely to take it because you have been spending for the last 1 hour to invest in analysis, and finally you got it. So you don't want to waste the past 1 hour not to take trades, and then you take trades, and it may be wrong because you may not follow the rules, or it may not be the best time to trade. It may not be the best market to trade either. So this also happens, right, in trading too. And also, let's say you enter the trade and you put some lot size. Especially if you risk higher, then you don't want to lose. You don't want to lose in terms of the money, in terms of time that you invested already. So you don't want to close, even if it's a closing timing. Even if you have to close as per your own rules, you don't want to. This is also the example of sunk cost fallacy. So this is really powerful in terms of our mindset, and you have to control this sunk cost fallacy. How to avoid this fallacy is really simple. Being objective and try to make rational decisions. And that's why we have rules based on the strategies. You have rules, and by following the rules, you can avoid these sunk cost fallacies. So for example, you can make, for example, for myself, whenever I scan charts, I scan charts daily 4-hour time frames first. And if I do not see any trending markets, then I simply walk away. I don't spend any more time to look at the charts or analyze markets more. Simply within the 5 minutes of my screening time, if there's no trends, if there's no opportunities, then simply I leave charts. That's because I know this sunk cost fallacy thing. If I spend more time in looking into the charts, maybe candlestick patterns, or draw the lines, or analyze deeper and deeper and spend more time in my effort, then I may feel like I want to take it back. I want to take back my effort by making profits. Then I may be making the wrong decisions. So less screening time really helps me to avoid this sunk cost fallacy. And also, I say the number of trades does not really relate to how much you make profits. So let's say this week, I made 3 trades, but I had the losses. And that's the result of the loss, but it's still okay. I'm not here to take back the losses, win back the losses, or I'm not here to make up anything. I simply follow rules, and if my rule says yes, then I keep on trading. If no, then I don't, simply speaking. So I don't really feel emotion by losing some trades. And that's because I know that this sunk cost fallacy is really powerful and it affects my psychology too. So I tend not to really care about or think about the losing streaks. What I do, when I have 3 losing streaks, then I stay away from the market for the next couple of hours or until I see some totally new trends. I stay away, for example. So that's one of the ways I avoid this sunk cost fallacy. So this applies to anything in life in general. Let's say you go to a restaurant and if there are lots of people waiting and you wait and after 10-15 minutes you're still waiting and you are still halfway through and you may think of changing the restaurant to go somewhere, but because of this sunk cost fallacy you tend to stay still in the line on the restaurant because you don't want to waste. You feel you don't want to waste the 15-minute time of waiting in line. So yeah, this happens like everywhere in your daily life. So whenever you feel sunk cost fallacy, then look into it and try to avoid on the daily life. Then I'm sure you can also apply it on the live streams or on the live trades. Yeah, so this is also another topic I wanted to share today, and that's why I just introduced it today. So trading is all about psychology, and I think that's really true. If you are wrong on psychology or the mindset, then it's difficult for everyone or for you to be able to make profits. So trading should be logical and rational and objective. Never get biased and never be subjective. Never make subjective decisions in trading and never make emotional decisions in trading either. So yeah, I think it's really trading is also a long journey too. I have been trading for the last 10 years, and this year 2024 is my 11th year now. But it's been such a long journey. But it has been quite challenging too at the same time for me. Not always I was I have been able to make profits or going the positive returns. Some months could be negative, some months could be break even, but overall if I make profits, that's my result. So this long-term mindset is also important in trading than these very short-term mindsets. So yeah, let me see. Let me check some comments now. Oh, now I start to see more comments. I was only seeing like few comments, so that's why I was keep talking. But yeah, let's see. Good to see you, everyone. Thanks for joining. Good to see you. Dynasty, good to see you. Thanks for joining. And Nguyen, good to see you. Thanks for joining as well. Okay, let me see. Let me check this. Okay, let me get this chat on the screen. All right, Dynasty, thanks for joining from Sydney. Good to see you. 1 a.m. Thank you very much for joining in late night. Okay, and Nguyen, good to see you. Thanks for joining. I'm fine, thank you. Okay, AP says, perfect timing. How does a pros knows when to get in the market? they don't use your strategy. I am not really sure what they do, but my strategy is trend follow by Ichimoku in higher time frames and entry on the mid time frames and lower time frames. So I simply follow my rules, and I don't really care what the other traders are doing. Simply, I follow my own rules that I developed, and I make profits. Yes, hello Con, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay. James says, in connection with today's topic, emotion, I have found my emotions to have calmed down due to time spent on trading, as excitement and wanting to trade has calmed over time, like anything new. Right. Yeah, time will also change your emotion or change your mindset. Right. Yeah, me too. Like when I first started my trading journey, I was so excited to make profits. Just few clicks and I was able to make profits. And my colleague who introduced me trading was also making profits by few clicks only on laptop, and it was so easy. So that was my start to be attracted by trading. So yeah, then I win and I get overexcited, and I lose and I over depressed. So these ups and downs in emotion I used to have in the beginning is now like nothing. Yeah, so time will tell. Yeah, before you may get excited, but later, after some years of experience, you have less excitement and less emotion. And that's the right step, right way to be a profitable trader. Yeah, if you become too excited by simply making profits, or if you become too down by having some losses, then you won't be able to make profits over time. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's really true too. Yes. Okay. Okay. Coast side, come nicety. Okay. Everybody chooses different answers on the questionnaire. Okay. Y says, is there any missing pips if you wait for the candlestick close breakout? No, you don't. You don't have any missing pips. Okay. Let's see. Why this is so accurate? Oh, was it accurate? Yeah. It was for fun, but yeah, I hope you liked it. It's always, anyways, nice to look into your emotion, personality this way, right? Yes, Kevin says, hi Sensei K, is in the Ichimoku original book, did Goichi Hosoda told us we should mainly rely on the price action to trade. Using only Ichimoku trade to trade is not enough for us to win. Do you think so? Yes. Yes. He also mentioned on these Ichimoku original books that you have to use price action theories with Ichimoku. You have to study and also learn the price action, the candlestick patterns with Ichimoku. So, and I also agree with that. Okay. Bashi says, hi Kay, good evening from Ajman. Good to see you from Ajman. Thanks for joining. Okay, Gabrielle, good to see you. And Jojo, good to see you too. Thanks for joining. I lost $57 yesterday. Oh, too bad. By trading? Yeah. But never try to win back the loss is the key, right? Yeah, Eric. Oh, glad to hear that. Okay. Yeah, this questionnaire or the psychology topics is really important. Really, by looking back your own emotion, your own personality this way. If you are still, trading without knowing your own personality, then it may be difficult to look back and keep up with your trades. You may be missing, something on your personality or mindset. Then no matter how much time you spend, you may not be able to make profits. So we have to know the right way and the right mindset and the right effort, then anything can be possible. You can get success on any fields. I really believe so. So you have to have the right knowledge and right experience and right effort. Yeah, James says longer stay looking at the charts may see something that is not there. As you said, longer look, move more you want to trade. Right. So the more you look at the charts, then you may have FOMO. It happens to me also. Sometimes I trade, let's say I enter USDJPY buy because it's bullish, right? USDJPY, it's bullish, I enter trade buy, and then let's say it goes sideways after that. It doesn't really move that much. It just goes sideways, but still not my exit timing yet. And if I look at other JPY pairs, for example, Euro JPY may be moving up already. So what do I do here in this case is I don't exit USDJPY until I see the exit confirmation. Because even if I switch, I exit USDJPY and buy EuroJPY, EuroJPY may then reverse and USDJPY may then go up. Market is really mean and they're watching you. So they can do whatever, painful to you. So I have experienced so many times in this, and that's why I don't switch, I don't exit until I see the exit signal on USDJPY. Then you never know. If you keep holding USDJPY while EuroJPY is moving up, then if you keep holding until your exit signal, then gradually USDJPY may be bullish, then EuroJPY may be bearish, and you are the one who makes profits on this trade. So that becomes also true if you become patient. But because of impatient, you may be only seeing one side, which is the market always goes against me, or I always choose the wrong market to trade and things like that. You may think like this because you see other markets at the same time. So what I do is, let's say I enter USDJPY, then I only look at the USDJPY. I never pay attention to other markets. I never look at other markets because I know that may create FOMO and that may create some emotions or regret that I didn't choose the other markets. So I don't. And after I exit USDJPY with a break even or even loss, then I simply walk away and come back a few hours later and see if I can find any other opportunities like that. And I do this in a routine. So I think, what James said is really right. Looking at the charts, not only the same one, but also the other markets may also cause you FOMO. So it's really about the kind of like inner fight within yourself about your personality or about your mindset part. So that's also important topic. Yes. Okay, so now I think I will finish my live stream. It's a bit earlier today, but I have few things I have to do now, so I have to go. But thank you very much for joining today's live stream and also watching the archive. And this is Saturday, so it's a good time to backtest, good timing to study or watch the videos to prepare for your trades next week. So tomorrow I will be doing Sunday's weekly forecast as usual at the same time. So I hope to see you tomorrow, either on live or archive. Otherwise, I will see you again soon. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Okay, bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you very much.